Aaron Gordon, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
When I know one of the focuses this past week was end of game situations in fourth quarter and clutch time stuff. What did you see down the stretch that was reminiscent of what you guys worked on this past week?
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of growth out there, from the Toronto games to tonight. I thought we executed extremely well on both ends of the floor. There's probably one possession defensively we'll watch tomorrow as a group and learn from. But offensively, that's what we worked on. The shots we wanted, who we wanted in them. And I thought we got good looks down the stretch, and defensively too. There was one mistake we'll talk about tomorrow, but in general, I give our guys a ton of credit how they executed. And I do think a lot of that goes back to this week and the time we had to work and practice those situations.
Richard Walker and then Rod Boone.
Thanks.
Coach Borrego, Richard Walker, CarolinaSportsHub.com. Obviously, it's not optimum to trail the first three quarters. It's the second time you've done it this year and found a way to win. What does that say about resiliency? And obviously, you're talking about faster starts, but you'll take a win, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a resilient win. This is a resilient group. We've been here before. Obviously, I want to get off to better starts. I want to lead the whole game. I think we got to play a more complete 48-minute game. But this group has a spirit, never dropped the sword mentality, and we kept fighting. It was not our finest 48 minutes of basketball, but we got better throughout the game. We kept pushing, kept pulling. In the timeouts, I give Miles Bridges a ton of credit. He's the one that sparked us in a timeout. He ignited us. He got us going defensively. We picked up. Our pressure picked up. It was really ignited by our defense tonight. And Miles started that. Terry's pressure on the ball. Overall, we defended extremely well there. But to me, that's what set the tone for the fourth quarter was our pressure, our defense. And we've got to start games that way, and that's what I expect to see tomorrow night.
Hey, JB, Gordon had 13 points there in the fourth quarter. What did you see out of him in crunch time for you guys? And what about the last possession? What did you see there to get to the bucket for you as well?
Yeah, the last possession, we want to get the last shot, obviously. It wasn't a catch and shoot situation. I think we had, 8+ on the clock. So we put him at the top of the floor, 8 seconds to go, and he made a play. That's what great players do. He's been in that situation before. He knew what he was trying to get to, and he executed it. So these are the scenarios we worked on all week this week, not just that one, but many situations that you saw there in the fourth quarter. But he was fantastic tonight. He was aggressive. Obviously, making shots helps, but he stepped up in the right moments. But I give our other guys a ton of credit too. You look at Devontae. I thought he was special there. He made some big threes. Obviously, Terry had a big three down the stretch. So great execution by our group.
Danny Thompson, and then wrap up with Rick Bonnell.
Coach Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. On Friday night, you challenged the bench, and you said that they need to play better. So what are your thoughts about the bench effort tonight from LaMelo, Miles, Cody, and Caleb tonight?
Yeah, I thought they were fantastic, especially their second half. That's really what turned the game. We went small. Miles, LaMelo out there, that start of that fourth quarter was huge for us. They ignited us with their defense. A much more professional approach, impactful performance by our bench. When they do that, we got a shot every single night. I believe that. And Miles has that capability every single night. LaMelo does. Obviously, Zeller's rounding into shape, and that's only going to enhance our bench once he gets going. So the bench was a big part of this win. Yep, go ahead.
Hey, JB, what sort of effect do you think that Gordon is having on the other players?
Well, he gives them confidence, Rick. Knowing that he's a clutch time performer, he can make big plays, make big shots. I think he raises the level and the standard here, through his professionalism, his approach, his attitude, his spirit. He raises our bar and he raises their bar.
All right, guys. Thank you. We'll get over to the players' room now. Thanks, Coach.